Interest. Interest is the cost of borrowing money over time. The key terms when working with interest are principal, interest rate, term, and monthly installment. Interest rate is the percentage at which money grows when borrowing or investing. Term is the period of time to repay the loan. Monthly installment is the amount of money that must be repaid each month. The monthly installment includes the principal and the interest amount. Simple interest is the quickest and most basic way to calculate the amount of interest earned. The formula for simple interest is interest equals principal multiplied by rate multiplied by time. Take a moment to read the following word problem. When calculating simple interest, use the formula interest equals principal multiplied by rate multiplied by time. Replace each letter in the formula with the numbers from the word problem. 300 is the dollar amount, so it will be the principal, P. 3 years is the length of the loan, which is the time, or T. And 5% is the interest rate, or R. Before substituting these values into the formula, convert the percentage rate to the decimal form. Thus, $300 times 5/100ths times 3, which results in $45. The word problem asks for the total amount of the loan at the end of 3 years, not just the interest amount calculated. Finally, add the principal, $300, and the interest amount, $45, for a sum of $345, which is the total amount of the loan. Take a moment to read the following word problem. Replace each term in the simple interest formula with the values from the problem. The $13,800 is the principal amount, or P. The 10 months is the term of the loan, or T, and 11% is the interest rate amount, or R. Since the simple interest formula is based in years, and the term for this loan is 10 months, 10/12ths is used for the term of this loan. The interest rate percentage must be changed to its decimal form, therefore 11% is equal to 11/100ths. After substituting these values in the formula, the calculation for the interest amount would be $13,800 times 11/100ths times 10/12ths. Thus, the interest amount for this loan is $1,265. The second question asks for the total amount, which is principal plus interest. In the original problem, P is equal to $13,800, and the interest calculated is $1,265. After adding these values, the total amount is $15,065. Compound interest is when interest grows exponentially over time. When interest compounds, the interest earned is added to the principal and becomes the new principal. The formula for compound interest is accrued value equals principal times 1 plus r divided by n raised to the power of n times t, where p stands for principal, r stands for interest rate, t stands for time, and n stands for the number of times the interest is compounded each year. Take a moment to read the following word problem. Use the formula for simple interest to find the interest amount Rachel earned. After converting the interest rate to a decimal, substitute the values into the simple interest formula. Interest equals $10,000 times 4/100ths times 3. Thus, the interest that Rachel earned is $1,200. Now, use the formula for compound interest to find the accrued amount Michael earned. For this problem, the interest is compounded annually, which means once per year. Thus, the value of n is 1. After converting the interest rate to a decimal, substitute the values into the compound interest formula. Accrued value equals 10,000 times the sum of 1 and the quotient of 401 raised to the power of 3 times 1. This becomes 10,000 times 1 and 400ths raised to the power of 3. The total accrued amount Michael earned is $11,248.64. Since the accumulated amount for Michael includes the interest and the principal, subtract the principal to find the interest he earned. Interest amount equals $11,248.64 minus $10,000. Therefore, the total interest Michael earned is $1,248.64. When comparing the simple interest Rachel earned to the compound interest Michael earned $1,248.64 of compounded interest, which is more than Rachel's $1,200 of simple interest. Take a moment to read the following problem. This compound interest formula is a variation that calculates the amount of a monthly payment on a loan. The following information is provided: the mortgage amount, or principal, $99,000, the interest rate, 3 4/4500%, and the term of the loan, which is 25 years. Substitute the given values into the formula and solve. P equals $99,000, R equals 345 10,000ths, because the percentage must be changed to the decimal form, N equals 12, because there are 12 months in a year, and T equals 25, the length of the loan in years. After substituting these values in for the correct variables, calculate the monthly payment by following the order of operations. Therefore, Justin's monthly payment is $492.97, after rounding to the nearest cent.